All right, so you have seen a tiny pumpkin seed and a grown-up pumpkin plant. Now let's learn about the stages in between. Okay, so go ahead and read this, please.
You have seen a tiny pumpkin seed and a grown-up pumpkin plant. Now let's learn about stages in between.
Okay, a seed grows. You plant a pumpkin seed and give it water. In a few days, you will see a small green sprout above the ground. At the same time, roots grow below the ground. Each day, the sprout grows. When it is long, it is called a vine. The vine continues to grow longer, spreading out along the ground. Yellow flowers, which will become pumpkins, appear on the vine. Small green pumpkins grow where the flowers were. Over time, the pumpkins get bigger and turn orange. Soon, they are ready to be picked. Now the cycle can begin again. Okay.
A seed grows. You plant a pumpkin seed and give it water. In a few days, you see a small green spot above the ground. At the same time, root grows below the ground. I have a question.
Yeah.
Why did they describe it so easy? How about this? In a few days. So 1, 2, 3 days and the vines grow so easy. And 1, 2, 3 day 4 it grows taller. So easy.
Yeah. So
why do you describe it so easy? In this time.
Okay. I know what you mean.
And this grows 1 feet tall, you know?
Well, it's just it's not really describing the time, right? So it doesn't say, it does say in a few days you will see a small green sprout above the ground. So a tiny, tiny little plant. But yeah, it doesn't really describe exactly how long it takes, for the rest of the things to grow out. But it isn't that easy, right?
Yes, but
yeah.
He didn't, in a few days you need to water so hard and give it good sunlight, and then it will grow a little.
Yeah, the author did forget to mention all that because that's very important, right? If they don't do that, then it's not going to grow at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so each day
the sprout grows. When it's long called vine, the vine continues to grow longer, spreading out along the ground. Yellow flower which is become pumpkins appear on the vine. Well, how does this is so confusing?
Why?
So flowers can become pumpkins.
Right. Yeah.
Each day the sprout grows is long, so it spread out the ground. Yellow flower, which will become. We talk about will is that it will be the future.
Right.
So will become pumpkin appear on the vine. So that means this will become a pumpkin. Flower become pumpkin.
Yeah, it's a little confusing and it's a little bit hard to imagine, but they do. After a lot of time, they start becoming, little pumpkins.
But they have nothing in common.
Yeah, it looks like they don't have anything in common. Let me see if I can find a picture of during break, I'll look for a picture of a flower becoming a pumpkin. Yeah.
Flower pumpkin.
Okay, last paragraph, Alita.
Small green pumpkin where the flower were. Over time, the pumpkin gets bigger and turn out. Soon they're ready to pick. Now the life cycle can get again. Well, I think that 12 years is 4 months. 1 pumpkin will grow, and 3 pumpkin will grow in 12 years. And I will turn old. I'll turn my age.
Yeah, that would take a while. Okay, I found, here, let me show you. It's actually very interesting. Okay, so the flower doesn't actually turn into the pumpkin, like not the actual petals. But here, let me.
That means the author is a liar, a cheater.
Well, it is
Who's the author name? I'm going to give it a 0 point.
Okay,
So
look
what's
at
the
this.
author name?
So do you see this flower here? So when it starts to dry up, it starts to create a little pumpkin between the stem. So the stem is down here and the flower petals. And so this thing starts turning bigger and bigger.
Hey, show me the screen again.
Yeah, hold on.
A bit.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, so that means the author didn't describe it well.
Yeah, I think it didn't describe it too well. So look, until it starts becoming orange, and this here is the dead flower. So when the pumpkin starts growing,
It gets heavy and the flower, no, fell down.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, so let's look at the life cycle. So the life cycle of a pumpkin plant. So it starts as a seed. A pumpkin starts as a seed and then the sprout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next a sprout grows and then a vine. The sprout grows longer and is called a vine. Then flowers grow on the vine. Then small green pumpkins form on the vine. So yeah, look, this is what we were looking at. Only that the flower was like kind of coming out of here.
See, what way was this the author name?
I don't
The
remember.
illustrator and the author name.
We'll look at it after.
Now I know the author and the illustrator are like a silly girl or boy. So see, no flower, right? No flower, right? No flower. No flower, no flower.
Okay, so go ahead and read this life cycle graph, please, Alita.
A pumpkin starts as a seed. Next, a sprout grows. I can't see the words. All right. Vine. The sprout grows longer and is called a vine. Yellow flower grow on a vine. Small green pumpkin form on the vine. Finally, pumpkin grow big and orange. A pumpkin starts as a seed. I have a question.
Yeah.
Does a pumpkin start first or a seed start first?
Well, you can't have the seed without the pumpkin, but you can't have the pumpkin without the seed. So it's kind of like, you know,
like
there's
the egg and it's just like the egg and chicken.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna tell you. It's like that thing that they always say. So what came first, the chicken or the egg, right?
Yeah, but what came first?
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell, right? I think there's no exact answer. Okay, so what do you understand about pumpkin plants, Alita?
I understand that pumpkin plants come from a flower.
Right. Yeah, that's something that's very interesting.
And the author illustrator cheat.
Okay.